Officials of cooking the books to paint a rosier picture of the fight against ISIS. We're going to talk to Ambassador James Woolsey about that.
Also, both candidates, Abby, battle.
Oh, she gave him a great opening for taking the debate to economics, which is where it should be. It shouldn't be on all these other issues. To be honest, economics is the key here. And it's very simple, too, Bill. I mean, we tax smokers to get them to stop smoking. Why on earth would we raise taxes on people who earn incomes? It makes no sense whatsoever.
Democrats would tell you, because that's where the money is, Art.
Well, you've got to tax incomes, but you don't have to raise taxes on people who make more incomes. That gets them to stop earning income, to be very honest, and that is exactly what Obama and W did over the last 16 years, and you can see where we are. It's tragic. And then the next thing, you shouldn't raise taxes on job creators, Bill. They're the ones who create the jobs, and that's what Hillary is doing. You know, it's very simple, the juxtaposition. She wants to raise taxes and give more freebies to people who already have too many freebies, and he wants to lower taxes and create jobs and instead of welfare.
Let me talk about his plan in a moment here, but
Sure.
I wanted to explain to you what she said on trade yesterday. Her quote was, "I'll stop any trade deal that holds down wages, including Trans-Pacific Partnership." That's the TPP. She said, "I oppose it now, I oppose it after the election, I oppose it as president." I was on the floor in Philadelphia 2 weeks ago. People were holding signs day and night saying no TPP. And she did not say that from the lectern in Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know, the TPP is a very flawed proposal, but free trade is the answer. But to think that Japan and China and these other countries profess free trade and practice it is not correct. It is not. We should have a good trade pact, but trade is essential to American prosperity, and we should search more and more trade so we can sell to others those products we make better than they do, and they can sell to us those products they make better than we do. It's a win-win.
Trump's not talking that way.
Yeah, he's changing his talk, I think, very much. I really see an evolution in Trump, but maybe you don't, but I do see it. I think Larry Kudlow and Steve Moore are making great inroads with Trump on free trade, and I think he's moving that way.
He's pounding through Pennsylvania and Ohio and Michigan and railing on the loss of manufacturing jobs.
Yeah, well, they should. I was born in Youngstown, Bill. I was born in Youngstown, and I know what the problem in is Ohio. In Ohio, we put in an income tax, we destroyed the state, and then we have the highest corporate tax in the world, which means that no one wants to invest in the U.S. or Ohio. Here in Tennessee, where we have no income tax, we're doing just fine, thank you. And Texas is doing great as well with no income tax. And so when you look at it, the problem is we have made it very ugly for manufacturers to be in Ohio, Michigan, or Pennsylvania because of taxes and government regulations.
Do you think,
if you drop them, they'll come back.
Or do you think these two, as you look at them in a macro sense, are they truly plowing new ground, or are both just stealing old ideas?
Everyone's stealing old ideas. You go back to Adam Smith and Karl Marx, and you've got both of them clearly, Bill. Economics is not one of these advancing professions like physics and math and these other areas. It's the old ideas recycled, and very much now you're seeing a clash between growthists and redistributionists. We've had redistributionists now for 15 years. You can see what they've delivered. Now it's time for a Bill Clinton pro-growth agenda. And that's what we really need, and that's what's being offered to the electorate today. And I hope it stays on that topic, because that's the topic that should determine the results.
She wants to spend $250 billion, I think, in infrastructure. Trump's talking about doubling that. You like that idea?
No. Well, let me say it this way. Investment is very important for America, but not government investment. Private investment is very good. Why not have